Hi friends, it's Kim with Sweet Daisy Creations. Well, here we are today. Happy spring, everyone. And today I'm bringing to you my Easter home tour for 2018, the Easter collaboration with Davita Lane and several other beautiful women who do decorating for Easter. This is my front yard. There's my mailbox out there. And look how green our grass is getting. Wow, I'm loving that. But anyways, going down this walkway, that will take you to my front door. But I'm going to come around this way real quick. There's my garage and my bench that my husband made me, and that door goes into my kitchen. So I'm going to show you this area first, and then we'll go through the front door to go in. And I'm sorry I'm wobbly. I'm just holding my phone doing this video. Okay, over here I have this cute little Happy Easter bunny. He hangs over here on this wall. And then here's my door, and I made this wreath here this year. I put a bunch of purple tulips in there and a burlap bow, and I just think it's gorgeous and pretty. I love purple. That's one of my, well, not one of my favorite, it is my favorite color. And then over on this wall, I have this bunny with the pip berries and the burlap bow, and this lights up. I got that from and that actually, super cute. And then I don't have anything on the bench right now, and then I just have one little other sign that says welcome with a bunny on it and little carrots. So that's what I did over here, kind of real simple, but I do love the wreath, and it does look kind of Eastery out here. And then down there, I just pulled that plant out of the garage because we had a pretty cold winter there for a little while. We had some really freezing weather, and so I had to pull all my stuff into the garage, and it's just now starting to get back to normal. All right, let's walk down my walkway. We've got rocks here, and we've got a ton of weeds right now, so we've got to get busy and do some weeding. But I've just got my bushes out here. I keep this, usually I put flowers in here in the spring, so I'm going to be putting some in there. And then I have this, this kind of, what is it, like a, I don't know what it's called. I gotta cut these all off, but it is growing back. I don't know, what do you call that? It's just things that stick up. I don't know what it's called. And then over here I've got a couple of azaleas, and I don't know what's going on with this one. It's not really blooming, but the one over here really is starting to bloom. But I've got my pots ready. These are my pots I will fill up with flowers. And then I've just got a little Easter bunny there on a stick that I've had that for years and years. And now I need to replace it because it's all faded. And so it's time for a new one. So maybe after Easter I'll go look for that. And then over here I just have a little bunny flag. I got that from, where did I get that from? Oh, I don't remember where I bought that. Anyways, and then I've got a bunch of hedges here that need to be trimmed. And then here's my front porch. Let's walk up here. And I'm sorry for the sun. It's really bright today. We had a cold front come through, and yesterday it was like 85 degrees, and today it's like 50 something right now. Okay, I've got this old wreath. This wreath is old, and I've had it forever. I don't know where I bought it. I want to say maybe Walmart. And that was before I ever started making wreaths, so I would purchase stuff, and look at the sorry bow on there. That needs to be retired. I'm going to get rid of it. And then here's my chairs, and there's that little tray that I picked up. I got that from Hobby Lobby. And I put just some egg garland in there and some pipberry garland, just wove it all in there. And I made a funky bow and put that on top of this lantern. And there's that little bunny I got from and that little green thing I just keep up there all the time. And then up here I have this little sign, and I think I got that from Hobby Lobby maybe last year or maybe 2 years ago. I'm not quite sure. Then here's the other chair. Then over here I've got this moss bunny that I picked that up from Hobby Lobby, and I just decorated it with some flowers and a bow just to add some color. And then down here in this corner, I've got this little stool. I painted that. It used to be brown, and I painted it white. And I've got my big bunny from And that stretched out. I didn't know that till after I did the video that it came stretched out and got big like this. But he's standing there with his carrot, and he's saying hi. And then I've got that sign that I picked up, here recently, and it was in a haul. And then I've got kind of an orange theme. I put some orange flowers in my milk can because here's my wreath that I made last year that has so much orange in it. So I thought the orange flowers would look good with it. So I love this wreath. It came out so cute. I did that last year, and I love it, so colorful and everything. So that's on my door. Then over here I've got my red truck my son gave me. I've just got it filled up with Easter eggs. And I've got this little bunny sitting here. I think I got that from Kirkland's this year, and it just says Happy Easter. And then I've got my little stringer of carrots hanging here with its green checked ribbon. And then I've got my home sign that's up out here all the time. And of course there's my bench, my white bench that used to be brown. I painted it. And then those are some metal flowers that I got from a store around here. But anyways, let's walk inside. Let me give you a closer look. Isn't that bunny's face so sweet? And then I love this ribbon. This ribbon with the big polka dots on it is so cute. And I've got a couple of bows on there. But anyways, let's walk inside. Okay, it's not so sunny in here. When you first walk in the door, because there's the bunny standing right there, I've got this metal, galvanized metal. I picked that up at, what is the name of that store? Well, it doesn't matter. Anyways, I put these yellow tulips in there. And then up here I've got a Home Sweet Home sign. I got that from Hobby Lobby. And then over here on my table, or I really don't know what to call this because it's got, all the drawers and I've got stuff stuffed down in there that I store. But I've got this pretty bottle that I got at Hobby Lobby here not too long ago, and I filled it up with dog ear stems, and I love how that looks. It's so pretty. And then this tray I filled up with speckled Easter eggs and some of that reindeer moss grass from Dollar Tree, and I put those moss bunnies in there and some carrots, and I think it looks really cute. All those pops of color. And then over there I've got a milk jug with some cotton in it, and then the whole area has got my cotton wreath and cotton stems in those two galvanized metal hangers. I got those from Waco, from the Magnolia Market. And then on the chair I've got that cute pillow that I got from And That. And then I've got this little bunny, Somebody Loves You sign that I think I got that from Dollar Tree last year. And then now when we walk in, we're into my great room, where my dining room's over here on the one side, and then I've got my living space on the other side. We'll start over here. On my sideboard here, in my little terrarium thing, I've got 3 of the moss bunnies and some green and white speckled eggs and some of that reindeer grass, and it looks so cute in there. And then in my little cloches, remember I had candles on here before. I put the cloches back on there and put some nests in there with eggs. And then I've got a little basket here with another one of those bunnies with a carrot. And then there's my magnolia wreath that I made, and my basket that I painted. And then here's the fireplace, the mantle, and there's my pretty clock that we need to change. Time changed, and now we got to get the ladder out and change it back. But here's how that all looks. I don't want to bump into anything. There is my fireplace. We did all that shiplap on here not too long ago. Let's look at the top. This stays up here all the time, this lamb's ear. This came from the 99-cent store. I got 2 of those. There's one on the other end. And I put that egg garland all the way across. And then that white bunny. Then I put some pitberry garland up on the candles. I left my decor. I didn't want to take it all down, and I felt like this works well. It looks nice. Some more pitberry garland. That Happy Easter All sign came from Hobby Lobby, I think. And then I've got some more carrots and the other one of those jars from the 99-cent store. And then, of course, I've got my dog ear right up there. Then down here, I've got garland going all the way across the mantle. And this came from Hobby Lobby. These are so cute. They're little bunny butts. They're so cool, so adorable. And then I've got the, that came from Hobby Lobby. And then this one came from Walmart, I think, with the carrots on it. And then down here, that's how it normally looks. I've got the pillow. I'm still looking for a blanket. Got my cotton in that, in there, in that milk jug. That I had to set there because I think I had it up here on the mantle. And I brought it down so I could make room for my other stuff. And then this is the bow lantern swag that I made for that. This is new. I got this from At Home. And I made that lantern swag for the top of it. I love how it came out. It's so pretty with all the purples. I've got all different shades of purple in there, and I've got some yellows in there, some other flowers here, some greenery. I've got hydrangeas in there too. And it comes all the way around to the back. It looks so pretty. I love how it came out. The ribbons are so pretty with the color, and the bunny ribbon with the yellow is so pretty. And then down here, I stuck that big bunny inside there with some eggs and some purple Easter grass. So that looks really super cute. So that's the whole mantle. I think it came out really nice. I'm really happy with it. And then if I turn around, here is my sectional. And it's all decorated with my pillows now. And I showed you those in a haul. There's my cotton wreath one. And then these are the ones that I got off of Etsy. I got that from Amazon. And then there's my farmhouse one. And those pillows over there. I'm on my... this ottoman, I didn't do much. I didn't do any kind of Easter stuff. This glassware, I've got 2 of these little like vase-like things that my grandmother left me when she passed. And so I put those there because I just, I want to remember her. Then if we go over this way, I don't want to bump into the columns. Here's my dining room area. We just did that shiplap here not too long ago. And there's my table. But I'm going to flip this way a little bit because here I've got my sofa table behind my couch here, and I've got it all decorated. I'll start down here at the bottom. I've got my dough bowl in here, and I just filled it up with hydrangeas, and then I've got a pitcher with some dogwood stems in it. It's so pretty looking down there. And then up here on top, this little lantern has a candle in it. I got that from QVC actually. And then I've got my 2 Sizel bunnies there flanking each side of that lantern. And this lantern came from, what is it called? I didn't remember right now, but I've had it for a long time. It's one of those places where you go and you have parties. And I just put egg garland in there and some pitberry garland around the candle. and it looks real pretty. And then I've just got little Easter eggs stuck in there. So that's right behind my area where my fireplace is. It just sits behind this big sectional that I have here. Then over in this corner, we've got a little table. And all I did here is I just added those white flowers, and then I've got this little cloche that I normally keep over on my hutch, but I put a little birdie in there in that little nest for Easter. And then here, those are French doors. They go to the outside, our back porch, our back patio area. And here's my dining room. And this is how I've got my table decorated. My table runner that came from And That. And it's so cute. It's kind of, I don't know how you describe that, but it's stitched, and then it's almost like washcloth. I don't describe it, but I love that. And then these little candles came from Walmart. And then this is that arrangement I made for spring, and I just love how it looks. It's so pretty with all the color. And then at each placemat, I have these pretty napkins. And I put this white pipberry around it as a candle ring. I don't have any plates that I can use for spring, so I don't have any here, but if we're not having Easter here anyways, so we probably won't be using this table unless we get in here, just my family does. And there's my hutch. I've got it all decorated. Over here in the corner, I've got my blanket chair. And all I did here was add that little bunny up there. Probably after Easter, I'll look for some more Easter garland. I've got this little wool garland here right now. And so it'd be nice if I had a little sign as well for Easter. So after Easter, when they have a sale, maybe I'll get a couple more things that I can fill this out with. And then maybe a couple of small Easter pillows or something to set down in the basket. But here's what I've got going on my hutch on the bottom level. This sits here all the time, and so does that. This little lamb is so sweet and soft. And then I've got this Easter garland here that I got that from Hobby Lobby, and I just love it, how it's got the Easter bunnies, and they've got the little pom-poms, and I think it's just so pretty. And then on this little tray, I filled my little basket with eggs. And then I had this little bunny that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and I just put some carrots there. And then I've got this little sign with the trio of bunnies in there. Oh, look, they look so cute. And the Happy Easter there. So that's how the bottom looks, and I love it. It looks really nice. I'm bumping into my table here. And then up on top, I have an egg garland going across the top, and then that is a little like wagon type thing that I got from Pier 1, I think, a few years back, and I filled it up with eggs, and then I've got one of my sisal bunnies sitting up there, and then of course I have that picture with the forsythia in it, and that lantern I just went ahead and put a burlap bow on with some cotton, but it looks cute up there too. Of course, I have my cotton and that thing that my mom gave me. So there we go. There is my whole dining room area. Let me back up this way so you can see the whole thing. And I think it looks super pretty. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, now when we go this hallway, we're going to go to the kitchen. But right here on this door, I have this wreath that I made this year. And it kind of has the same colors in it as my floral arrangement does, so that's why I hung it here, so you would be able to see the color. And next to here is this tobacco basket that I put some forsythia wreath in there, a small one that I had, and I just stuck it in there. And that's going to be staying there all the time. And as you go this way, this is the powder room. Right here is the laundry room. And this door goes to the garage, and I have this wreath that I made a couple of years ago. And I usually hang it on this door all the time. And it works well because my home sign there is green too, so it works good. And then we're in my kitchen. And let's walk over here to the sink first. Only here, all I did was I have a couple of little birds in that little plant thing. And then that little bunny thing that I've had for a long time. And then down here I just have my Mrs. Meyer's stuff in my tray and a little candle. Let me swing around this way. There's my oven. And on this side, I've done kind of a blue thing. I made this topiary last year, and that little bucket, and then that little bunny on this side is from Factory Jet Craft, and then this little bunny, those are the ones I picked up at the 99-cent store, and those are all blue, so this is my little blue area. And then you pass this way, and around this side on this counter, I've got this Magnolia Farms. I got this when I was in up in Waco. We went to the Magnolia Market, and I got that little thing. And so I've got it filled with eggs and a little flower, and then I've got flowers in this vase, you know, the purple hydrangeas and the green hydrangeas. I just love the color combination. Here I just put that pink bunny on top of this pedestal, and so that's how that looks. We've got Valentine candy left over, believe it or not. And then on my island is my 2-tier tray, and I decorated this with you on a video, and it looks so pretty. Got my little bunny there. I've got a little nest here with some eggs, and some eggs I threw in there, and my little blue birdie. Then I've got pretty flowers in there. I've got 2 little plants in there. Then up on the upper level, I've got another bunny, and I added some flowers, and there's a little chick down there that you can barely see. I think he fell down. I kind of had him set up so you could see him, but that little chick's in there, and then the carrots, and I just threw a purple butterfly on there because I thought I'd like to do that. And then I've got my purple tulips up on the top, and that's that side. If we walk around this way, on this side, down here I've got 2 of the moss bunnies and more flowers intermixed and a little chick. And then I got some more flowers and this little salt and pepper shaker. This little thing comes out. It's so cute. And another little chick. And that is my 2-tier tray. So over here, and we've got a whole bunch of stuff stored under there that we don't know where to put. Here we're going to go into the eating area, or my breakfast room, and we've got my pretty little and that table runner with all the pretty eggs on it stitched on there. And then I've got this plate I've got sitting there that I don't even know where I got this. I think somebody gave it to me, and it says Welcome Spring. And then I've got that galvanized pitcher with some more hydrangeas in it and other flowers and some whites and pinks and darker pinks on the table. Then we walk around here. I've got, this hangs here all the time, this sunflower pitcher. I got this from Home Interiors years ago. And this is also from Home Interiors, and this Garland that's on here is also from Home Interiors, and the actual 3-tier, basket thing. Over here I've just got an olive bucket filled with some lamb's ear. And then here's my hutch in my kitchen. Up there I've got that garland I got from Factory Jet Craft. And I just strung that up there, and then in that Farm Fresh pitcher I put some purple tulips. I left everything up there, I just added to it. And then up here on this level, I've got that Hello Spring sign, and I think I got that from Walmart. And that little brown bunny is from Hobby Lobby. Those carrots are from Hobby Lobby this year, I got those. The little bunnies on the other side, that trio, are from Hobby Lobby also, and I got those last year. And then I've got some carrots. Then down on this level, I've got that little bunny from Walmart. And then behind it, there's that little sign that I picked up at the 99-cent store. And then there's that Dollar Tree basket of the carrots with a bunch of eggs in it. It looks adorable. The little bunny sign in the back, I want to say I might have got that from Dollar Tree last year. And then I've got those carrots that I picked up at, I want to say maybe I got those from Target, if I'm not mistaken. And then that trio of bunnies I got from Kirkland's this year. And that other Happy Easter is also from Walmart. So that's what I have there. And I like how it came out. And then, of course, we got my windmill clock up there. And that's my hutch. So this is my breakfast area. And normally over in this thing we have a calendar, but I didn't get one this year. And I think the ones that I wanted were all sold out. And then here's my family room. And then you've got the bar area of the kitchen. And I just put it, I've got a candle here. I didn't have a candle ring to put on here, or I would have put one. And then I've just got these jars filled up with some, some smelly stuff. And then I've got this little basket that, I don't know where I got the basket. It's a really cute basket, with wooden carrots here and then the little bunny right there. And I just put a nest in there with some eggs and put some daisies in with it. And then I got my pretty, this is the last thing that's left from a big grouping of plant I got at this little ivy, but it's doing okay where it's at. And then over here in the corner, I've got this I got from the Target Joanna Gaines collection, that they are selling at Target. And I just put some some dogwood florals in here and a candle, and a little bit of mossy stuff is down in the bottom, I think. No, I did take the moss out. I had moss in there at Christmas. And then I've just got some sunflowers up there. Over here on this door, I've got this bunny that I made last year. He's just made with burlap and some fabric and a little bow and stuff. And he's super, super cute. That goes out to a garage. And then over in this area, because there's my fireplace, and I've got shelves on that side and shelves on this side. But this side is open for, like, when this house was built, used those big televisions with the big tubes, and they were wide and deep. So that is what this area was for, but I've decorated it up now. And most of the stuff stays here most of the time, except I added this the bunny here, the bunny. I added this bunny and then this spring sign right there in this area. And that's pretty much all I did for Easter in that area. And then I've got my wreath there that I recently hung there. And then up here I have a couple of sisal bunnies in that shelf area, along with my cotton and my other stuff. And then here's my fireplace with our big TV above it. I'll start down here. I've got this lantern. Is the one I moved from the other room, and I brought it in here. And it has those candles in it. They are made into the lantern. And this is what I did with this lantern. It's just a bow, but I added a lot of flowers to it. Purple flowers, and there's some Easter eggs. You can see here some pink Easter eggs. And then there's some green Easter eggs on this side, and with some tulips and some daisies and some hydrangeas. And that sweet ribbon. Look at that one. This one's in pink. I have that other in yellow. It's really pretty. So that's how that looks. And then I've got this Easter garland that goes across the front. I got that from Hobby Lobby a few years ago. And up here I've got another lantern, and I put a little bunny in there, and he's got some eggs in there with him and some flowers. And then I put some flowers on that too. I just did that up kind of simple with some daisies and some more tulips. and some hydrangea. And it just looks sweet with the bunny in there. And then I've got this garland. This garland came from And That. I've got it running all along here, run to the TV so we can still, turn the television on with the remote. And then I've got these carrots that I know I got from a Target. And that little bunny I picked up from Hobby Lobby last year, I think. Unless I got that this year, I don't remember. Anyways, and I didn't do anything on this shelving. And then there's our little chair. And then over here on this, it's supposed to be a TV stand. When we bought this furniture over here, this TV stand came with it, even though we didn't need it. In this vase, I have some white forsythia. I changed this out for yellow later in the year. And then down here, I have this tray that I just got. And I put all kinds of reindeer moss in there and lots of eggs and my little birdies. And then I've got a bird in a nest inside this lantern. And then this little thing with those sweet looking, look how sweet those birds are. And I put some eggs in the little birdie bath. But I thought that came out kind of cute. And then I just have my lamp over here. And then on the couch, I just have this Home Sweet Home pillow. Over here on my coffee table, I really just did a little bit here. I put some eggs in with that candle. And then I've got a little bird sitting there with a nest with some eggs. And then I've got my purple tulips in that bottle. And this bottle I actually got from Waco, from Magnolia Market. And the only other thing sitting on the table is this jar that is from Hobby Lobby, but I want it playing bunco. And I usually just keep stuff in there. I was going to put some eggs in there, and I totally forgot to do it. And then over here on this table, I've got this. I hauled that from, where did I get that? At home. And the candle I picked up, I think, there too. And I just put burlap with lace on that, and I put some of that reindeer moss in there. And that lights up every night. And then I've got that little bunny. I guess you could put Easter candy in there or something. I got that from Hobby Lobby like last year. Then over on this side, I've got that purple bunny alongside some hydrangeas that I've gotten, and that little green bottle on this side, on this little table that's in the corner here by the couches. And that is it, folks. I think you've seen everything. I thought maybe we'd kind of look out the window here. I don't know if you'll be able to see. This is part of my backyard, and I'll give you a bigger view sometime. But there we have a pool back there, an extra building for my husband's lawnmowers and such. And we have an outdoor kitchen over on this side. There's a little table and chairs right here. You can hardly see them. But anyways, one of these days I'll get out and give you a tour of my backyard. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the tour and that you are going to have a lovely first day of spring. And I hope you have a happy, happy Easter, although I will sure be on before you have your Easter. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.